The truth is rich.
Hello my movie lovers, video gamers, and anime enthusiasts. It's Richardson here, and I just want to give my thanks to all my subscribers and the people that hit that like button. But I need more of you to hit that subscribe and hit that like button because it helps me out. It shows that you really love my content and you appreciate what I do because I bring it with the heart. Just like how you fans bring your hearts when you watch something that you love so much and you want them to do it the right way. Not sabotage, not destroy it, and not make it according to some bullcrap that they doing in the media or some fad like cancel culture and so on. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Netflix reveals disappointing sequel news for popular Ryan Reynolds film. Netflix has some disappointing news for fans of one popular Ryan Reynolds film. A new report from Variety explains that Six Underground will not be getting a sequel. The streamer has made a point to pursue the most watched titles on the service as they expand out. However, the Michael Bay movie ended up being a bit of a disappointment for the company. Netflix spent $150 million on the duo's project, and Scott Stuber explained how they ended up making that decision. It's not at all uncommon for a project that fans absolutely adore to not get that chance to another go. The streaming company has tightly guarded secrets when it comes to how their algorithm prioritizes content. When it comes to Six Underground, it was probably a number of factors, not the least of which would be that price tag in the face of small investments yielding greater returns for the company. In spite of all of that, it has to sting for the fans that were hoping for more. We didn't feel like we got there on that one creatively, Stuber said. It was a nice hit, but at the end of the day, we didn't feel like we nailed the mark to justify coming back again. There just wasn't that deep love for those characters or that world. Netflix thinks that Six Underground is not, eligible or qualifies as something good enough as a sequel. What do you guys agree on? Do you agree that Netflix made the right decision to not make a sequel for Six Underground? Leave it in the comments section below. And more movie news. Suicide Squad director David Ayer blasts studio cut of his film in open letter. David Ayer, director of Suicide Squad, took to social media today to once again assert that the movie released to theaters bears little resemblance to his director's cut. While praising James Gunn's The Suicide Squad, Ayer bristled at audiences and critics who are using its warm reception to take shots at Ayer's 2016 movie. Much like Zack Snyder with Justice League, at least prior to the announcement of his director's cut, Ayer has elected not to speak publicly about his disagreements with the studio, which he said is a matter of old school professionalism and not something he plans to change. Still, he said the movie that made it to theaters wasn't his film, and that his silence on the matter meant absorbing a lot of criticism, some of it very personal. The comments made via a trio of screenshots was posted in response to a critic who said that he reacted to liking James Gunn's film by wishing Ayer would stop pursuing a director's cut of his film. Gunn, for his part, responded to Ayer's open letter with a supportive tweet sending him all my love and admiration. I put my life into Suicide Squad, Ayer wrote in a missive which he captioned my turn in the tweet. I made something amazing. My cut is intricate and emotional journey with some bad people who are shit on and discarded, a theme that resonates in my soul. The studio cut is not my movie. Read that again. And my cut is not the 10-week director's cut. It's a fully mature edit by Lee Smith, standing on the incredible work by John Gilroy. It's all Stephen Price's brilliant score, with not a single radio song in the whole thing. It has traditional character arcs, amazing performances, and a solid third act resolution. A handful of people have seen it. I think with how everything has gone, how everything has been, established, as far as how Zack Snyder got his cut, I think David Ayer deserves his cut. I think he deserves his version to be out there. Because the problem now is that you have studios and then you have the creative geniuses or the creative that's working on these projects that they have their own vision. That's the purpose of the studios hiring these creative powerhouses. So, in my opinion, I think since Zack Snyder got his cut, why Ayer can get his as well? What do you guys think? Do you think that Ayer's wasting his time? Do you think that the Ayer cut is no good and is still a piece of garbage just like freaking the first cut? Or do you accept and agree that since Zack Snyder got his cut, Ayer deserves his as well? Leave it in the comments section below and let me know, what do you think? So, Predator has a new movie coming out. Let's discuss the details on the new Predator that's coming out. The next film in the Predator franchise is actually taking things way back in time, as it will actually show the Predator's first trip to Earth. In essence, this is a Predator origin story, and now we have even more details on the project as well as a full title thanks to new interview with Jungle Cruise producers John Davis and John Fox. In a new interview with Collider, Davis and Fox were asked about the mysterious Predator project, which they revealed is titled Skull. Yeah, Skull. Not Skulls, would be better, but Skull. The film will be directed by Dan Trachtenberg, and while they weren't spilling all the secrets, of course not, they did have a few things to share. Well, I can tell you 4 things, Davis said. Dan is a brilliant director, and watching Dally's, you just understand how his vision is completely unique. I hope so. I hope his vision is really good for the next Predator. He got his own language and it's fresh, it's cool, and it's interesting. Davis also revealed the main hero of the film would be a woman. Oh wow. I have no problem with the woman, I really don't. I like Ripley, I like Tomb Raider, I like a lot of other female heroes. But one thing for sure is, make it good, make it count. But we didn't get a name or a backstory just yet. Secondly, this is the Predator origin story. This is the Predator's first journey to this planet, Davis said. Third, is our lead and our hero is female, which I always think is interesting. It is interesting if you do it right, if you make sense when you do it. That's the whole point. I guess I did that with Predator vs. Aliens, right? With Sanaa Lathan. Then Davis said the best comparison to make within the franchise is the first one. Are you freaking kidding me? So you're making a comparison already with your project that is compared to the first Predator with Dutch. Yeah, the first. Oh, I can't wait to see how this one's gonna turn out. Adding that he feels that captured what made that one so special and iconic in Skull. So folks, again, they have another Predator. The last Predator was a freaking dupe. I like Predator 1. I like the sequel because it had some history and something unique, intriguing about it. I wish they would explore that one. You know, the gun passed on to Danny Glover's character in the sequel. That would have been an interesting sequel, a prequel, something. But no, we're getting something else, something out of the franchise that they just want to throw in there. And I like the Predators too. I like the concept of people dropping from the sky and being hunted down and being put to the test to see who is worthy of walking among the Predators. But you guys tell me what you think. Leave your comments down below. Do you think this Predator is worth the watch? And do you think it's comparable? Or will it be comparable to the first Predator? You tell me.
If you scumbags enjoyed what you watch, hit that like button and make sure that you subscribe so that you get all of this heavenly glory. And remember that the truth is rich.